Hi, this is the brand new Mee-Go Milano Evo that we've just launched in October of 2023. We've added some huge improvements to the product, starting with the carry cot. So the carry cot can be taken off the frame simply by lifting here at these buttons. Underneath the carry cot you'll see that there's an injection mould, and inside that injection mould is an adjustable ventilation system that you can open and close, which allows airflow all the way through the base of the carry cot. And this is also an adjustable backrest. So the backrest has multiple positions and it can be adjusted by pulling this out and twisting this while the carry cot's in situ. So if the baby has any colic or reflux, it's a really useful tool to have inside the carry cot. And it also extends the life of the carry cot. Carry cot you just simply line up and you'll hear definite clicks, which means that that is locked onto the frame. And as you can see, this is so easy to reach for the adjustable backrest. When you're finished, you can just pop that back in underneath so it's not protruding. The next thing that I love about this carry cot is we gave it a little sneaky peeky window, which is all held by magnets. So if you are caught out in a quick shower or anything like that and you haven't got time to throw on the rain cover, you can just flip that window up. It gives baby full coverage from the elements. You can still see them, especially when they're sat up on the incline. And then in the summer months, you can also zip down this apron here and you can fold it forward and you'll feel a magnet here, and that magnet then locks on to the front and it holds it in place, and you've got this really nice SPF protected mesh, and it protects the baby from the sunlight, and it also gives that lovely ventilation all the way through. And then all you do is pop that back, zip it up, and you're ready to go again. You can remove the apron fully from the carry cot, like so. There's a zip that goes all the way around, and inside the carry cot you'll see this really luxurious interior, quilted interior on the mattress cover and also on the liners. The liner is removable and you can wash it, non-biological 30 degrees, but not on a spin dry. Hang dry it, because there is wadding that on a spin dry it will just congelate and look horrible. Okay, the other thing on the carry cot, which everybody thinks is a phone storage unit, is this zip up here. It's actually not. What happens is when you've got the carry cot base on the floor, it is purely and simply just to lift the carry cot nice and easy, locate it on the frame and drop it in, and then you just zip it up, ready to go. The other features that we've got on the carry cot are the extendable hood. So we've also put in an extendable panel in the hood that you can pull forward, and then you've got another ventilation panel. And the reason for that is we've also given it an extendable flap, so when the sun is at its highest point, there's no sun rays hitting that child or any chance of them hitting that child. So that's why we give it the extendable hood. That's also held by magnets. Inside the hood, on each corner, there are two buttons, and they operate the hood going all the way back as well, so you can get good access into the carry cot. And that are all your features for the carry cot. So I'm just going to pop the carry cot down here for now. Then we've got this fantastic sprung-loaded chassis. The chassis has a flip-flop friendly brake, so you ping that and the brake is engaged, and there's also a red button that shines at the foot plate, and then you press that again and then you're on green and you're ready to go. Okay, and that's for people that wear open top shoes where it hurts their feet when they're kicking the brakes on and off. So we thought we'd improve that. We've also improved the front end as well to make it really nice foot plate here across the front. We don't have those great big round joints anymore, so we give it a new front end completely. We've given the fix and swivel mechanism is here, so you can lock those wheels. So if you want to go on a longer walk, you can lock them. If you're going around the town, you can have them on swivel. Okay, they also can be removed completely. There's a button underneath and you can remove that wheel completely, and there's a bearing system in here and a very big axle, so it's super strong. All the wheels have bearing systems, all the wheels have suspension, and they're all puncture resistant. So you can see suspension unit there, suspension unit there. Now on the back wheels, you can adjust the suspension, and there's a little button here on the inside, and you can just turn that button down, and then that stiffens the suspension, and you do it on both sides. The reason for that is when you go to your pushchair mode, the child is a lot bigger, a lot heavier, and then there's a lot more movement. So you probably want to have them in a stiffened suspension, so it gives you just a little bit more control over the buggy. Okay, you can see that the buggy also has a separate hood. It's a very generous size hood, it's a huge hood which has extendable panels. You also have a zipper here, so we've tailored it so it actually zippers on, so there's no Velcro or magnets. It's very strong, so it can't be kicked off, and you just zip that on there. I'm going to remove it just for now. There's poppers on the inside here to attach that, and you can see we have a really generous size pushchair seat with a crotch strap, and it's got the integral 5-point harness. You also have 2 buttons on the side here which you press, and you can drop down the footrest. There are multiple position backrests, so you can go all the way flat as well. So you've got 3 positions, 1, 2, 3, into an upright position. Okay, got that there. What's really nice is you can drop them if they fall asleep, so you're getting that much more of them facing you up to about 15, 18 months, and then you can turn them around and have them world facing as and when they want to go. I'll show you how this folds with the seat on facing this way. So bring the seat into an upright position, bring the seat forward, and then all you do, you've got 2 trigger systems, 1 on each side. You press those triggers and you go all the way down, and you can fold the handle in, so you're left with a very, very small footprint with the seat on. It folds exactly the same way world facing, so you don't have to worry about it being in one position. There is an automatic locking clip on the left hand side here, just there, and all you do is lift that up, pick your chassis up, which spring loads out, and then you just bring your seat unit back, and you're ready to go with your buggy mode. Like I said, this hood is really generous, so you've got this big extendable hood that covers the baby, covers the toddler, and then you've also got the option of an even bigger hood for when they're in a recline position, which I'll show you. So the button for the recline is here, and then you can even pull the hood further forward here, and to allow even greater airflow through the back of the hood. So again, full coverage. To remove the seat, 2 buttons either side to remove the seat, and then you can have the seat facing away. Okay. We've also, on the chassis, people look at the basket and they think it's quite small, but it's not. What we did, we were quite clever with the tailoring of this. When you pull this back, it's quite a high basket, so it takes up to 5 kilos. The main reason why we wanted to do this was it's very, very wet, so we wanted to protect the products inside the basket getting filthy and wet and damaged, but also give it enough space. And also when you're going up and down curbs or over any terrain, normally it falls out of these open baskets and you're constantly picking things up. By having this higher back, we've prevented that from happening in most cases. So we put some real thought into that. The basket can be zipped off at both ends off the axle, and it can be washed. So very, very useful. Just to show you how small it goes without the seat units on, because sometimes people want to do it in separate units. You just fold it all the way down, and that's it, locked up. Weighs under 10 kilos and about 9.3 kilos with the wheels on. And like I say, locking clip off, spring loads out, and then 2 buttons either side, press them to adjust. It's really good for really tall people with a big stride pattern as well, because they feel as close to the baby as you would do in a lower position, but their stride pattern isn't kicking the back of the pushchair, so they can use it without getting any backache. And the final part would be the car seat. We done a collaboration with Avianaut, and we have the Cosmo car seat. We've got the adapters already on the car seat here. You just have to line the adapters up both sides, and the car seat locks onto the frame like so. And then you've got your buttons on the handle that drop all the way back. And this is an R129 car seat i-size with its own base available as an extra. And to remove the car seat, you've got two buttons on the inside of the seat. You can lift them up, and then you've got your car seat, and you can then put your car seat in the vehicle, leaving the adapters on the frame. There's buttons there and there to remove the adapters, or you can leave them on the car seat itself, and they can stay inside the car seat while you're using it on the ISOFIX base also. And then the other thing that comes included is your little rucksack, little bag. We used to do a mama bag, but everyone's been asking us for a rucksack, so we've changed it to a rucksack. And inside there you get your rain cover, your mosquito net. They're included inside your rucksack, and also your changing mat. And that's your Milano Evo. To fold this product world facing, you've got the seat world facing, you've got the button at the back, you bring the seat all the way forward, and then this seat comes all the way back, and then you fold it in exactly the same way that we did before. Two triggers, down we go, and you fold the handle in. It's the same size footprint both ways facing. And then again, your locking clips on the left, you pick up, and then your seat comes all the way forward, and you're ready to go with your pram again.